Hello everyone, welcome back for another video presented by the Afros. For those of you that don't know, I'm Coach Broly.
I'm Coach Heck.
Coach Heck is the receivers coach here at Kutztown University, and I am the assistant wide receivers coach here. Today we have 3 new drills we'd like to show you, so Coach Heck, can you give us some details on that?
The first drill of our footwork drills that we're going to discuss today is box and one. Box and one is a 3-shoot, 1 traffic cone drill that we really like to emphasize change of direction, top end footwork. The balls in this drill are kind of an auxiliary benefit from it. It's really making a variety of directional changes. The shoots are going to mandate low pad level. We like this drill for some double move work. We like to emphasize the rhythm and the tempo of the footwork. You're going to get 2 different types of catches, and the last ball will be a sideline catch. So we'll take a look. This was filmed very recently, a week ago. And you see Jerry getting into the top end on his traffic cone. He's going to get the first ball from the quarterback who's unseen. Then he's going to finish with a sideline catch and work back to where he started. The nice setup of this drill is there's no item in his way at his finish concluding catch. You see top end here, the shoot's really making sure he stays down. He wants to plant off his outside foot. The nice thing about this drill, because it only has 2 catches, is the receivers can really focus on their top end footwork. They can focus on what their arms are doing. They can focus on their change of direction and their pad level. Sometimes when you do footwork drills, and I'm guilty of this too, when you have a lot of balls flying at them, they start to lose sight of that and really focus on the ball too much. Here, it's only a 2-ball drill. They can really zone in on their top-end footwork and be precise getting in and out of their breaks. And these are all, none of these are speed cuts. These are all plant 45-degree cuts, and the last one we're accelerating to the sideline. The setup is basically a 7-by-7 yard box, and the traffic cone is in the middle. So it's a pretty quick setup. If you don't have wide receiver shoots, you could use other cones as well.
I think the great part about this drill, Coach, you can probably agree, is that we're getting a different variety of catches in the 2 catches. So the first one is that initial curl comeback simulation, and then that last one's kind of like almost like a sideline hole shot fade. You know, we're working on different aspects of the routes there.
Yep. Here's a different angle. It's the same drill. You can do this drill a variety of ways so that you change which foot the receivers are planning on. Okay, right foot there, ball. He's going to catch it and discard it. It's going to be his left foot here. Really emphasize, as we see the drill setup, try to emphasize the receiver runs through the line there. Don't stop in the shoot. Left foot here, right foot here. You see the double move rhythm element of it. Now we've added a contested catch to the end with a coach with a crown or a bullet arm along the sideline. So that's, you can just expand the drill and make it whatever you want out of it at the end here. And you got a contested sideline fade a yard from the sideline.
All right, our next drill is retrace. This is working 3 main items. The first being our takeoff. You can see we have the agile bags here. You can also use mini hurdles if you have them. We want to emphasize a good vertical takeoff, pushing strong as if we're selling that vert. Then we're going to work on the top end footwork, and we have a tight shot of this one, so you'll get a better look at it. And then we're working back to the ball on those curls, comebacks, hitches. So receiver's going to get a good takeoff. He's going to work into the first shoot and then plant and work right back downhill. We did this on the sideline, which I really like because it's emphasizing on staying within that white area. And then he's going to turn towards where the quarterback throws him. And you'll see it better on the tight shot. And then we have 2 coaches here with bullet arms to kind of give him a little ball security jab at the end. Here's a tight shot. We have our 3 shoots here. We also built this PVC V last year, which we both really liked once we got it put together. Very simple to make. You can kind of emphasize, we have the cone here, but if we take the cone out, you can emphasize to your wideouts, hey, you want to get that plant foot right into the V and then work right back downhill. We've also used the V in terms of 45-degree cuts. So getting into it and then breaking down a side, kind of keeping it tight so guys don't get too wide.
You can also use the V for 90-degree breaks like digs and square outs. The traffic cone, we're really trying to emphasize nose over toes and the ability to feel it at the top end. Clemson will do a drill. They'll call it the feel it drill. They'll use a padded down marker Same idea here with this taller traffic cone. Tight turn, secure the ball. A big issue is when you're catching and turning, the ball can become disjointed from the shoulder pads. That's why we got the crown there as you make the tight turn after the catch.
Again, very simple drill. If you don't have the chutes, obviously, use what you have. You don't need that chute, but it always is good to have. We've used this at prospect camps in the past. It's a good thing for us to kind of gauge with wide receivers in the high school level how they can get in and out of breaks and stay low in those cuts.
Two things about this drill before we move on. You can adjust the agile bags based on the individual receiver. You can move them apart wider for longer, taller guys. For shorter guys with not quite as long legs, you can constrict them. That's completely up to the individual, and rep to rep, you may want to change that. The second thing is you're going to vary the types of footwork you have at the top end. Don't always plan on the same foot. So come into the chute, attack that traffic cone, plant with your right foot on one rep. Then the second rep, you maybe want to plant with your left foot and work on different top end plant foot breaks. This was really shot well. The two different angles really gives you a great look at it. This would be for comebacks, curls, run back routes, slot receivers, outside receivers, both can get work running these, even hitches, stuff like that. Forces the receiver to make a tight turn after the catch and not go wide. So we're getting some puncture work here as kind of a bonus auxiliary benefit of the drill. So we're getting a lot of different things, and it's really not a huge drill setup. It's roughly a 10-yard takeoff, and after the catch, you can make that. We really shortened the after the catch part here just to make it not a complete leg burner. And you see that line there, just have them try to go through that line. You can make this after the catch part longer if you wish.
Another thing I like too about this drill, Coach, and you probably agree, is that we're also kind of learning how to read the quarterback's throws, right? So we're coming out of this comeback curl simulation, and we got to kind of read where the quarterback's throwing us, where we got to go, where's the open field.
Trust the quarterback. He'll throw you open. That's the way he wants you to turn. He can see the whole environment. He sees what's behind you. That's a great point.
All right, next up we have Texas Tech drill. So, Coach, you want to take this one away?
Yeah, this is the final drill in our triad of footwork drills today. And this is a new design. I really liked how this came out. Almost everybody's got trash cans and one pop-up. Everybody in the United States that coaches football at any level can come up with trash cans and a pop-up. This is a 4-ball drill. The trash cans help us corral the ball. I like this because you're getting a variety of angles. This could be a great running back drill. You're going to lose the football as you come around the pop. Catch it, tuck it, put it in the can. It's a safe drill because there's no balls rolling around. The cans act as areas that tell the receiver where to break. So it's a really smooth setup. Again, we're thinking roughly 7 by 7 yards in a box. There's nothing for him to worry about at the conclusion of the drill. You have a little disc there that gets him started. You notice that disc is really not in the way of his finish. It's a safe thing. We have 2 guys throwing here. That's the only thing that might be a bit of a problem is the quarterback will throw ball 1. Then the quarterback that is not in the shot, he's standing behind the PSAC logo, which is me. You have 3 balls. You throw 2, 3, and 4. Quarterback 1 there throws the first ball. But this is a really nice quick hitting, change of direction. You're going to get 4 catches here in about 8 seconds. Really like this setup.
Another thing, too, about the setup, on top of it being quickly timed, it's 4 catches in a very short distance. So you're not, grinding guys' legs. In today's climate, we're always talking about load management. This is 4 catches in, a very confined space. So you're getting a lot of work in, that tight corners, tight work. You're not grinding your legs.
Load management is a great buzzword, and we're finishing on the sideline. I always like to finish on the sideline with a restricted sideline catch, either an end zone catch or a sideline catch. Here you see Craig, great running back drill, angle routes, bopper routes, all sorts of. This is really a great running back route tree type thing, and you can move the quarterbacks around here. The first throw can be at different spots. But we really liked this when we worked it out and laid it out, and it came together very quickly for us. Texas Tech drill, a little pop in the middle and 3 cans around it. Sideline catch, contested with the crown. The quarterback's playing 2 roles here. he's playing the role of throwing ball 1, and he's a DB at the end of ball 4. Drop it right in there and get contested catch. Great drill. 4 catches, 8 seconds.
Really great drill design. I mean, when we came up with this, we were very big fans. So that concludes this next segment on our, drill tapes that you can find on YouTube and our Twitter. We try to post drills daily on Twitter. Again, thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself, Coach Pearly, or Coach Heck. Thank you again.